Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Hey folks, how's it going? It's another day, and that means it's another set of stories that show you just how screwed up and yet sometimes funny the world can be. Fuck them! Goddamn kids, don't get off my fucking lawn!
Oh dear, I feel like a dog chasing the hubcaps of a car. Honestly, God.
Yeah. So today I felt like a dog chasing a parked car. Everything I went to just hit me in the face. So yeah. That's why we need a little cool off period here. We'll be ready in just a minute. Oh yeah. Exactly. Oh, I forgot to get a glass of water. Shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let me get one quick before we start because I'm going to need it for sure. Hold on.
He's off to get a glass of water because Dawson likes to hydrate. Or liquidate, like I normally say. Yeah. Mexico's. Hey, you're doing great. Oh, that's Matt. Matt says you're doing great. All right. Yeah, how are you all, you silly buggers out there? You're all right. Not too hot. God, it's hot again now. Always happens in the evening. Just, sun's gone down. It's got dark. It's nearly midnight, and I'm roasting. I'm gonna have to strip off down to my underpants.
All right, there we go. Now I got tea and water. Tea and some water with you.
Yeah, so rock and roll.
Yeah. I remember I wasn't a very big fan of that song when Synchronicity came out, Tea in the Sahara with You. This is so wimpy. Didn't work for me. All right. Yeah, we're having a hot one here today. It's 37 and rising. So, yeah. Funny story before we get going here. So a neighbor of mine's moving out. She knocks on my door. She says, hey, I've got one of these big floor model air conditioners and you seem to be able to fix things. So it doesn't work as well as it used to. I'm getting a new one. You can have it if you want it. Right. It's a big 12,000 BTU beast. So I bring it inside, and the first thing I do is open it and look at the filters, and they're clogged. She's never cleaned it once. I bet it works perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull all the dead wasps out of it and stuff like that.
Exactly. Unbelievable. So I'm just gonna, lube the fan a bit, whatever, just clean it up a bit. And I don't need it because we have two really good ones. So I'm just gonna sell it.
Yeah, on my new car, it's got this great big fucking intercooler thing on top of the bonnet. And is it something special about intercoolers? Do they like attracting wasps and bees? Because the fucking thing's covered in them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, and all the fins are all dented, I think, from bees smacking their heads into it.
Well, it's an intake, so they're probably just getting sucked right in, right?
Mm. And you'd think they have some kind of like filter just to prevent insects going through it.
It's too bad they don't have the intake on the bottom so that it's the out there, and then it wouldn't get all clogged with stuff, right?
Yeah.
But, it makes sense on a rig like yours to keep the intake high because less dust, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, that's why the Subaru WRX had it in that same spot because it's meant for kicking in the dirt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just another minute here, everybody, and we are go time.
I'm not going to bore you all with the car stuff. Not yet. That's for an after show.
Yeah, that's for pub chat. Yeah. Hey, I'm kid free tonight, and I don't have to be anywhere tomorrow till 2 p.m. I can have a few drinks later.
Have you got any?
No, but I mean, it's 5 minutes to get to the store, right? They deliver now. Could you imagine? I can open my back door and see the place. Like I just couldn't do that. I feel so lazy.
Just run a hose pipe across the road.
Yeah. What I should do is just get myself a keg cooler and have them deliver me one as well. And it'd be great if I had my own tap. I could just sit here and just get fucking sloshed. The viewers are like, "Oh God, I hate it when he slurs."
Yeah. And it's breakfast. Yeah, you could get a little robot, couldn't you? Just trundle across the road, or just a wagon on a bit of rope that you just kick across the road and then just pull it back when it's full.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I had a robot that used to get me beers, but it got somebody else's beers and I divorced it.
Yeah. You should trade it all the kids in your complex.
Wouldn't that be hilarious? Yeah. Kid says to his dad, "Sorry, Dad, ball game's over. I gotta go get him another beer." What?
Your alcohol mules.
Yeah. I mean, I would do alcohol delivery, but it's literally right there. Like if I was to hop the fence, I can't even smoke a cigarette and I'm at the door. Even if I go around the fence, I can't finish a cigarette and I'm at the door. It's that close. I can't.
I'd imagine you pay another half again for the delivery anyway.
Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah, you're going to do that.
No way. That's a lot of beer I don't get to drink. That's just not happening. Okay. Let me...
Maybe one day when the Shills is big, we'll just have Dick's beer runner.
Dude, if we get to that point, I literally don't want somebody pissing around coming in and out of my place all the time and stuff. I'll just have a collection of 3 or 4 kegs that sit here with taps, and I'll just,
that would be dangerous.
I would love that. Yeah, that's true. It would be really dangerous, Felix would be like, "Dad, there's no food in the fridge. Have a beer, son. You'll be fine."
There's plenty of food.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't always have to cook your barley into bread, kid. All right. Okay, so let me get my... I don't even have... For fuck's sakes, I'm not even completely ready. Sorry, just 1 second here.
For nothing.
I was really racing to get ready. Okay, let me just get these. Okay, I'm half done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Where does that go? There. Okay. And the name goes away. So handy. Okay.
And the name goes away. What are you, Ice?
Yeah, kind of. All right. Stop. There we go. There's a quick video I forgot to load up too. And number 4. Okay, now I'm ready. All right, there we go. Oh, stop with your pop-ups. Some sites, man, I swear. Yeah, like I want the video to go over the text I'm trying to see. God, can these people not use their own sites? Like, I don't understand. Okay. All right, I'm ready. Sorry about that, everybody. All right. Okay, and come back down here. No, wrong room. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, here we go. You're all set?
And a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that's Tom Petty. Okay. I know that song. Starts in an A minor. All right, here we go. So Trump got himself ratioed on social media. Was it X? No. Instagram? No, it was True Social. Oh yeah. And Russia has done something in space without Soyuz for the first time in like 60 years or something. So you hit subscribe and we're going to tell you all about it. So yeah, Trump got ratioed on Truth Social. He's trying to shut down the growing chatter about Jeffrey Epstein, right? And it didn't just fall flat. It properly exploded in his face. In a rare and telling moment, and it's very rare, but I'm hoping we're going to see more of it, the president got ratioed on his own Truth Social. And it was by total Magites. It was his own people flipping out the whole time. He thought he was going to shut this down with a tweet or a truth, whatever the hell they're called, a lie. And wow, MAGA's not having it. So if you don't know ratioed, it's like a shorthand thing where it gets far more replies than likes or posts, and usually indicating that the replies aren't that positive, which very much happened this time. It's a public drubbing, and it's usually for like media villains and people, but it's Trump on his own network. And if you remember, True Social, it was set up to be his echo chamber, right? So he had said it was time to move on, massive distraction, blah, blah, blah. But it's now him that's starting to look a little deep statey to his own supporters. I love this. Trump, how's it sitting with you? Yeah, I didn't think so. So it was
just keep thinking the whole deeper and deeper.
Oh, somebody take the shovel away for actually don't. But so, and this kind of ratio isn't just a matter of bad optics, right? It's a warning flare from his own base. The digital loyalty that he once used to command without question, like Moses doing the Red Sea, is on thin ice right now in a big way. So here's a couple of replies, and we're only going to go through a couple because there's so many that it'd just be ridiculous, right? The statement breaks my heart, Mr. President. This is Rosie, 26. I have 4 daughters and live in Texas where families lost little children. I can't even begin to comprehend the flipped narrative that it was so long ago. Why are we still talking about this? And nobody should care. We got another one. We want the elite pedos exposed. You promised that, Mr. President. Pam promised that. Cash promised that. Now it's our fault because we want a promise fulfilled. And then she says, hey, we're calling out Pam every time she lies. Hold on a second there. Let's stop right there. If you are dumb enough to believe that Pam Bondi's actually in charge of her office and not just Trump's puppet, you are a dumb MAGA. You're the dumbest MAGA. You're so dumb, I don't think you could spell MAGA if you needed to. Here's the third one. This is going to cost you so many supporters. Dwayne Sykes, I being one of them. I have been to multiple rallies and was even there on January 6th. Good Lord, dumbass. That's not something to brag about. And this is one of the main things that needs fixed, he says. Our two-tiered system of justice needs to end. We, the people, are tired of it. I could literally read these to you all day, fellow babies, because I'm loving the sound of it. But let's just wrap this up. So these are like, there's so many of these, and the engagement is driven more by backlash than support in a big way. And on a platform, again, like Truth Social, that's supposed to be, above all, Trump's echo chamber, for it to fall apart on him like this, all I can say is... Thank you, God. Please let it continue.
Yeah, red hat.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear! Oh,
Wow.
it's just so funny. I mean, what is funny about this? You said to me a few weeks ago, with all the tariffs and people and the Medicaid cuts, and it won't be long before the people start complaining. All the other people. Who'd have thought it was going to be the Epstein files? It was going to be
of all the things that would shatter MAGA, I can't believe that it's... Well, actually, I mean, MAGA is a lot of QAnon in there, so we should have seen this coming. But,
yeah,
I just...
There's some of the things he's been saying about it, though. It's like it was all a Biden plot. Or Obama. Obama made it up.
Jimmy Carter, it's his problem.
Oh no, he was our side. But the funny thing was, when he was interviewed a few weeks back, he said, "Well, are you going to release the Epstein files?" He didn't say back then, "Oh, it's all hoax. It was all fake."
No, exactly. But he did. He did say, well, yeah, sure. Well, we have to check because, there's a lot of bad people in that and we don't want any. Basically alluded to, I've got to make sure I don't ruin any friends' lives. I mean, it was, you could hear it then,
Yeah. He just remembered he still got Epstein on his phone contacts.
Yeah, he's probably just texting his, one of his, we'll just leave it at that. Let's, yeah. So Russia fired something into space and it didn't blow up, and it wasn't a Soyuz. What's going on here?
And it wasn't aiming for Ukraine either. That makes a bloody change. But time. Yeah, but they may be falling behind in the global space race. But recent developments suggest Kremlin is keen to flex its orbital muscles, especially when it comes to military capabilities. Oh, who'd have thunk it, eh? In the past few weeks, analysts have noticed a significant uptick in classified Russian space activity, including 2 recent rocket launches carrying undisclosed military payloads. Probably a couple of Russians. They're taken up to the high window, the release of a mysterious object from a Russian satellite in orbit. A series of formation flying maneuvers by 3 Russian satellites at an altitude of nearly 400 miles. Now, individually, each of these events would merit attention, but together, they represent one of the largest bursts in Russian military space movement since the Cold War. And the activity comes despite a dramatic decline in Russian civilian space program. Yeah, so it's all got a bit shit. But, by comparison, the United States has completed 101 launches this year. They just got it. And China's done 36. So Russia's efforts to develop new space technology have also stalled projects like a reusable rocket system. Yeah, they were going to do that. That hasn't happened. A replacement for the Soyuz spacecraft. Hasn't happened. And a planned Russian Starlink-style satellite constellation. That seems to have stalled too. But, they've all made little progress. And, and we, quite frankly, we don't know what they're up to up there. But they're up to something. And we can be pretty sure it's nothing good.
Yeah. I personally wouldn't doubt that they're doing something along the lines that China was doing, and they're putting things up there that are going to be like battle satellites and stuff.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, China destroyed one of their own and just created chaos of debris and detritus up there. It's unbelievable. Morons,
They're going to do something stupid.
Yeah, I hope that it backfires and starts taking out their own stuff. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, God knows.
But yeah, so let us know what you think, and maybe drop us a line, drop us a comment, and hopefully somebody answers.
Yeah, and if you're a Russian stuck up on a Russian satellite in space, leave us a comment in the comment section. Ground control to Major Tom or Tomsky.
And remember, Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. Oops. I hit the double button. I'll fix that ending in the edit. I hit credits instead of end screen. Oops. Is everybody awake now? Okay, let me get these ones out of the way.
Oh God, you could be talking about that Trump and the Epstein stuff for fucking hours. I've seen so much content about it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Oh man. Okay. Oh yeah, this story. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, okay, yeah.
I do love the fact that people aren't letting go of the story either.
Yeah.
Keep trying to like distract people and change the subject, but
not happening.
It's not happening this time.
No, the MAGA base, all of those hard right-wing manosphere type morons are all up in arms about Epstein and have been for years. They were never going to let this go. It was brought up during the campaign, and these morons should have known this was coming. I can't believe that Trump's ego got that far out of control that he thought he could just swipe this under the rug. Can't believe it.
All Bernie Sanders has got to do says, well, if they make me president, I'll release the Epstein files. That'll be it. Yeah. He doesn't want to become president, but they'll carry him in to the White House.
What he should do, that would work. So he has to make Kamala Harris his running mate, and then he can just step down, hand it to her, and then we can hear Trump cry until he dies. I gotta have a fucking black woman running the country.
No, we've got to find one blacker than that.
Maybe is it wrong for a black woman to wear blackface to be blacker?
What about a Native American as president? That would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
it'd be about bloody time, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was there.
You want to talk deportations?
Yeah, let's go back to the 16th century. Start there.
Exactly. No, you fast talking white boys are out.
Leave your whiskey. Leave this whiskey in blankets.
Yeah, ones that aren't disease ridden. Okay. Let me put this out and we're good to go here. This isn't going to be our fastest recording tonight, is it?
Don't know.
It's already 4:00 and we're only just starting number 2. Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's get on with it.
I got such a cough today. I really think it's because I haven't had a beer in 48 hours or something.
It's like a throat lozenge to you.
Oh yeah.
Lubrication.
I truly think that I get more oxygen in my bloodstream from drinking alcohol. I really do. All right.
It's like me saying I'm going out for a cigarette to get a bit of fresh air.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, here we go. And yours is. Oh God. Oh fuck. I have to say that? Okay, I'll try to do it with a straight face. This will be funny as hell.
It's not as exciting a story as you think it's going to be, but,
still, yeah. I mean, Okay, here we go. So Pam Bondi has proven she's a worthless twit and her office ain't worth shit. And Florida's launching a crackdown on weather modification. Hit subscribe and we'll dive in. So the federal government dismissed charges against a Utah plastic surgeon accused of throwing away COVID-19 vaccines, giving children saline shots instead of the vaccine, and selling fake vaccination cards. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi said in a post on social media platform X that charges against Dr. Michael Kirk Moore of Midvale, Utah were dismissed at her direction. Moore and other defendants faced up to 35 years in prison after being charged with conspiracy to defraud the government, conspiracy to convert, sell, or convey and dispose of government property, and aiding and abetting in those efforts. The charges were brought when, of course, a real president, Joe Biden, was at the helm. Here's a quote. This is right from Pam Bloody Bondi herself. Dr. Moore gave his patients a choice when the federal government refused to do so. He did not deserve the years in prison he was facing. It ends today. What? You are a stupid-ass twit, woman. I thought RFK Jr. was the stupid of stupids in the cabinet, I guess you call it, or whatever. But wow, have you just equaled him big time. So acting attorney for Utah filed the motion on Saturday saying such a dismissal is in the interests of justice. That was Felice John Vitti, acting U.S. attorney for Utah. The trial was beginning Monday, Salt Lake City, with jury selection, and boom. So the indictment against Moore, the Plastic Surgery Institute, and other, it was alleged to have more than $28,000 worth of the vaccines destroyed, gone. The government also alleged some children were given saline shots at the parents' request, so the minors believed they were getting vaccines without them actually getting it. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. there, whatever his damn name is, leading anti-vaccine idiot who is also so stupid that he thinks vaccines cause autism, has said that Moore deserves a medal for his courage and his commitment to healing. What the hell?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Fuck it. Let's build a statue of him while we're at it.
Can I just do that again? The guy who is the health secretary of the United States of America said that the guy who destroyed vaccines, cheated and lied to children, deserves a medal for his courage and his commitment to healing. How is that even a thing?
And defrauded the government.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, that's like a small part of it, but it's not really a small part. It's still a big bit. You're still doing illegal stuff.
Yeah. And now we have the attorney general saying, no, that's fine because you gave people a choice. A choice to die. Yeah. A choice to kill their children because of pseudoscience. No. What you do is you make those people educate. Unbelievable. I got to drop this one before I freaking snap. Dunk, where are we going? What's happening?
Well, before we nip over there, it has been reported recently in America that there has been an American who's died from the plague.
Oh, wow.
Well done, America. Yeah. So apart from that, we're taking over to Florida. Florida public airports will soon be required to report any aircraft involved in weather modification. Under a new state law taking effect October the 1st. Signed by Governor Ron DeSantis. Yeah, that's great twit. Earlier this year, the law demands that airports submit monthly reports to the Florida Department of Transportation detailing any aircraft equipped with components designed to modify the weather, climate, temperature, or sunlight. Yes. You can change the sunlight.
Yeah, they're talking about these companies that say, is it your wedding day? We can fly over and seed a cloud for you or some shit. They're talking about these guys, right?
Yeah, okay. I know. I did say this is not as exciting as I thought it was going to be. It's not people with, space lasers. And
I thought Marjorie Taylor Greene was going to be going around putting bombs on planes or something, right?
It's not about chemtrails or anything like that. But yeah, no, but it's still, it's a serious point. Airports that fail to comply with the reporting requirements risk losing state funding. Well, I wouldn't worry about that because everybody's losing state funding at the minute.
There is no, state funding, not state funding, maybe federal funding, no such thing anymore, right?
True, that's true. Yeah, okay, got that wrong. But Orlando International Airport and Orlando Executive Airport say they will follow the new law, but added that no such weather modification activity is currently happening on their premises. Spokesperson said that neither airport performs any geoengineering or weather modification activities, nor are we aware of any activity on airport properties that must be reported at this time. Yeah, because weather modification techniques, like cloud seeding, are explicitly banned under the new law. But that's not the sort of thing you just happens in an airport. You don't go to an airport and say, "Oh, can you see that cloud for me?" It's kind of like specialist kind of stuff.
And we're talking about a real big proper airport, not some dinky thing where Cessnas fly out of, because they're the planes that do this crap. Like, this is so ridiculous,
Yeah. And it's usually done by government contracts, isn't it? I think.
Well, there's some company in Canada tried to be a startup to do this kind of thing. Like, we can help get you, a rain shower or a blah blah or whatever, and and I think they lasted about a month and went out of business, right? Because everybody was just like, "Oh, and is your Earth flat?" Yeah,
yeah. We'll sprinkle some fairy dust into the clouds. Cloud seeding involves releasing particles such as silver iodide into clouds and to encourage rain or snow. It cannot create clouds from scratch and is mostly used in mountainous regions to increase
but it can control your brain, man.
What about all the people that just lying down on their backs in the fields staring up at the sky and cloud bursting? We should
personal snowfall.
We should arrest them and put them away. Send them to El Salvador. Weather modification. You hippies. and all those Native Americans doing rain dances. Oh, that should be banned. You're not allowed to do that anymore.
Oh, especially near an airport. God forbid.
Well, not on the runway anyway. That'd be silly. But let's see if there's anything else in this story. Blah, 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 blah. Now let's leave it at that. Fuck it.
Fuck them all.
Leave the story where it is.
Hit subscribe because you don't want to miss the next time we have something to say that you probably didn't need to know.
No, and there's been plenty of lots of need to know. Hang on, need to know. So you're on a not need to know basis. So leave us a comment if you don't want to know anything.
I think I'm standing backwards now. What just happened?
If you don't want to hear anything, leave us a comment and we won't tell you a thing. There you go. How about that?
That's right. Let's make it even. Closed. Yeah, I was in the background. I forgot to hit studio mode, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just close this." Oh, fuck! I'm changing the picture on screen. Jesus. Oh, it's crazy. I swear I haven't had anything to drink today. Probably the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just cue all this stuff up quick.
You're just not a well-oiled machine.
Yeah. Actually, if I was oiled, I probably wouldn't creak and crack so much when I move. That's what I need. I need artificial lubrication.
Yeah, but I don't like where your oil cap filler is though.
Oh, I tried to get some lubrication. I was at a rock and roll concert and it had little vials for $50, but it just wasn't seeming like a good deal to me.
It's seeming.
I thought of that joke after the last show, and I've been trying to remember to save it.
Yeah, you didn't like save it for 6 months down the line when everybody can't remember.
You got to keep that. You got to keep that joke in a jar in your freezer. All right. Maybe tonight I'll fire up one of the fridges. I haven't done that in a while. Okay. I think I'm ready. Oh, no, I'm not. My water is empty. Hold on. My water broke.
Yes, the dehydration of the Dawson begins. Watch him shrivel like a prune. He can't drink all that water. He's got to leave room for his beer. Yeah. It will slow him down. That's what he needs to do when he gets a beer is instead of glugging it down, just like drink a pint of ice cold water, and that will slow his beer intake down.
There we go. I cleaned up the mess. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I got it. Okay, I got a way to say that. Okay. Here we go. I've been saying it for years, but he's caught red-handed. Trump is a thief. And it turns out if you're an American and you want to get your rocks off in Brazil, wow, it's going to cost you a lot more. Hit the subscribe button and we'll get right into it. So Trump went pickety-pockety crazy during the FIFA presentation at the Club World Cup. He gets up on stage. He's handed a medal to check out by Gianni Infantino. I guess he's the FIFA dude or something. And as he walks over to see everybody, he just tucks the medal up and folds it and puts it in his pocket with no intention of ever giving it back. Infantino, the guy, just kind of shrugs it off, flashes thumbs up, and just says, okay, what the hell are you going to do? The president of the United States just stole my freaking medal. Now, here, I've got where is it here? Yeah, watch this. Here, is this up on the screen? Have I screwed this up? No, there it is. Yeah, so here, let me show you this. What the hell just happened?
Hey, advert.
No.
No, it's there. There you go.
See, he folds it up. No, I'll put that in my pocket.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Let me show that again. Look, he hands it to him to show him. And he's like, hey, thanks. Great. Yeah. And then he starts, he stands there. He won't get off the damn stage. And he starts jumping up and down with the team. And the players are looking over and they're just like, why is this orange painted fat old man standing here with us? It was hilarious.
Sorry, can I correct you though? The team jump up and down. Trump.
Oh, that's true.
Well, just there like a rock.
Scared to jump up and down because the stage became like a trampoline and they were just bouncing them around, right? You know,
yeah. Fat wobbled.
Yeah. And they said, hey, you know, can you, Trump is talking about how he's got the actual trophy because he gave Chelsea a replica. And he says, yeah, they said, could you come and hold this trophy for a little while? Well, put it in the Oval Office, he says. And then, you know, when are you going to pick up the trophy? We're never picking it up. You can have it forever in the Oval Office because, well, they're making a new one. So they gave him the garbage, the old one.
Because it's bugged.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Iran paid a lot of money to get that extra trophy in that office.
Yeah, can I just suggest make something gold and shiny, present it to the president, and make sure it's got a bomb in it.
Oh yeah, he was so proud of this thing, right? And the players, it was so funny. If you go and watch the video that's up there, they're baffled that the president just stands there with them. They're like, what the hell's going on? Palmer, one of the players. And it's funny too, because the guy's name is Palmer. I'm figuring Trump thought it was Arnold Palmer, and he was not leaving until he saw that cock, you know? Palmer says, I knew he was going to be there, but I didn't know he was just going to stand there with us. I was pretty confused. You know, it's really funny. But Yeah, if you see the whole video, it's easy to find online. It's totally worth it because Trump just buds in and makes himself a part of it when all he's supposed to do is hand them a trophy and piss off.
I'm surprised he didn't claim that he won the match.
Yeah, probably, Yeah.
The one without me. I was so great out there. I scored all the goals.
Yeah. Oh man, it was just me and the goalie versus everyone.
You wouldn't have seen Biden win this or
Yeah. Oh, too funny, man. Too funny.
Yeah.
So
do you think they've gone around the White House? Do you think they've gone around the White House saying, those little pens that we have, that says the White House written on them? Where have they all gone? He's just like a kleptomaniac. He just like steals everything that's not nailed down.
Yeah. He found an old telephone, put it under his shirt.
The backbone.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
So Americans have to pay extra in Brazil for what exactly?
Well, let's go to Brazil and find out. Yeah, it may be the world's most unexpected act of trade retaliation, but a Brazilian brothel has reportedly imposed a 50% surcharge, dubbed the Trump tax, on its American customers.
Look at this! They even get receipts. Imagine that.
Now, I should point out, I did look at this thinking, what is it's a receipt? It's the bar bill. It's not, you're not getting a receipt for bonking, although the programa completo for $250, that sounds like what you call the happy ending.
Well, that's when you have a high ball and then somebody else has two low ones.
Sucky. And the preservativo of $10.
Yeah.
That's just a lot of,
No, that's lube and condoms, right?
And a Skol Lato. Well, I think that's just a beer, isn't it?
Yeah. That's so she can handle your fat, hairy ass.
But there you can see it. 105. I don't think that's dollars. I don't know what it is in Mexico, but 105 has been added on as Trump tax.
Yeah, Tarifa to Trumpo. And I like after underneath Client Americano.
It can sound like a coffee. The establishment, the Cabaret, that's drinks, is said to be charging US customers extra for what locals call full service, following Donald Trump's sweeping 50% tariffs on Brazilian imports. The story broke after an unarmed American, unarmed.
Well, that's probably one of the few. You might as well point it out.
After an unnamed American tourist posted a photo of his handwritten receipt online. Who would do that? I know. I've been to a brothel. Look at this.
He probably posted it to his wife. Honey, look.
It seems like people do it on YouTube videos of reviewing brothels.
Yeah.
Anyway, the bill included charges for 5 beers, a condom, and a programa slang for a full service experience, totaling roughly $55.36.
Wow.
What? You got full service? Gosh, Jesus Christ.
You got full around the world, but not in America.
$55. That sounds rough. But that included the $14 surcharge. And the receipt quickly went viral, racking up nearly 150,000 retweets and sparking reactions from across Brazil and beyond. One Brazilian political group, Youth for Democracy, joked, retaliation to the USS has already begun. A more patriotic establishment than Congress. Don't tell Congress how cheap it is. They'll all be coming over for a visit.
That Cliente Americano at the bottom of the bill, they've decided to make that easier to write, so they just put white prick now.
Just can't. Just days before the brothel story broke, Donald Trump imposed a new 50% tariffs on Brazilian copper and other exports, citing national security concerns and ongoing political tensions. Yeah,
so they put a tariff on Brazilian pussy.
Yeah, well, they put a tariff on releasing those tensions, it looks like. Oh, dear.
Oh, that's too funny. Well, I really think you should subscribe today, because if you want to know where you can get a value for your dollar in a brothel or where you're going to get taxed, you got to come here to find out.
Well, you're always looking for consumer advice, and there you go. You've got it. we just got to send an agent out to Brazil to check this place over and get you a full view of the place. And if you've ever been there, leave us a comment in the comment section and tell you what your experience is like, and was the full service up to your to your high standards.
Keep it clean, like we hope the women were. See you soon, everybody. At $50, I doubt anybody's having a shower first, man. Come on. Oh, that's funny.
Jesus.
Dear Lord.
PDC, that says fundraiser to send Dunk there. My full body condom, please.
Oh, okay.
That's got to be rank.
Oh man, I guess. Oh no. Oh, come on. There we go.
Well, I don't know. 55 quid at PJ. That's probably what the going rate is in Birmingham, isn't it?
Oh,
that's a subscription service.
Yeah, PJ, if you can do the airfare, I'll pay for your first spin of the wheel. All right. Okay. Let's get our last one recorded here, and I'll make a quick beer run, and we'll get an event up for a little after show hangout.
Okay.
Dear Lord. Swear to God. Been smoking for a few years. Normally my lung feels pretty good, but all right.
Your lung.
Yeah. That wasn't a slip. It feels like that today. Yeah. It's an old Andrew Dice Clay joke. He goes, I don't get what's up, I've been smoking for like 20 years and my lung feels fine. Okay. Okay. And okay. So it turns out SCOTUS has let everybody down, and McMahon there can start dismantling the fuck that. Okay, we'll try this again. Jesus Christ. Hey, I think her name is McMahon, but it's spelt McMahon, kind of, Like, don't they call the wrestling guy McMahon?
Yeah, well, it could be not as bad as Trump talking about, the parks, the national parks, and the Yosemites.
Yeah. Oh, God, that was funny, right?
Yosemites, yo!
Yeah. Oh, my God. You can't even say Yosemite. What the fuck, man? Okay, let's try this again. See if I can get this right. So SCOTUS lets everybody down, and the Department of Education's a goner. And if you're a YouTuber and you like showing emulated games being played, be careful where you are, because it could come your way. Hit subscribe and we'll get right into it. So sadly, it's true. The Supreme Court of the United States of America has pulled partisan lines, and Education Secretary Linda McRessel is allowed to start ripping the Department of Education apart. It's a goner. It's happening. So here's the quote. The United States Supreme Court has handed a major victory to parents and students across the country by declaring the Trump administration may proceed on returning the functions of the Department of Education back to the states. Now, with this great Supreme Court decision, our Secretary of Education, Linda McRessel, may begin this very important process. That was this idiot on True Social. So, yeah, SCOTUS has completely sold out American children, and this Department of Education is going to be ripped apart, and it's going to go to the states, they say. And like Trump always says, well, we got it to the states the way everybody wanted it. Really, everybody wanted that? There's a lot of people that are your voters, Donald, in red states that voted for you, that those states don't have anywhere near enough money to continue educating those children properly. How is that for them? How is that for anyone? You absolutely, positively stupid piece of...
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Without education, the next generation are going to fail the country so bad, it's not funny. You've just sold it down the river. And I mean, like, do you want everybody to be as stupid as your damn children, Donald?
Well, he's basically, replace all the farmers he's deporting. all the pickers.
Yeah. So he continued here, right? So this is more Trump. The federal government has been running our education system into the ground, but we are going to turn it all around by giving the power back to the people. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. America's students will be the best, brightest, and most highly educated anywhere in the world. We thank the Supreme Court. I don't see how any of that could possibly become true when the states don't have anywhere near enough money to provide the educational system that children need in the modern era. This is nothing more than a way for Trump to get money out of education, because in his world, we don't need that many educated people. What we need is people that are one step away from being on the dole, making minimum wage at best. And this is how he's going to achieve even more of it.
Yeah, they're just going to be playing tapes of Sesame Street in college.
If it wasn't for Netflix, there wouldn't be Sesame Street anymore.
Well, yeah, they're trying to cancel that as well. So you'd be even less educated. You wouldn't even know your letters and numbers.
Yeah, so it's over now. If you're a parent and you're somebody who knows that you can raise your children properly, which many of you out there can do, good on you. Knowing that this is going to happen, there's only two things you can do. A, private school, homeschool, and that's going to affect your financial position because you're either going to have to pay for it or not work to educate them. Or B, you're going to have to move to a wealthy state where there will be a decent education. Or C, do you just give up on America and raise your family where they're actually going to have a fighting chance? It's unbelievable that this is going... If America doesn't stand up and do even more protests now, you're letting your children down. You got to fight hard for this one, guys.
Tell you what I see happening here, and someone's going to come up with a system, get it sorted, get it a website, get it booted and running. AI educators.
Oh man,
and that's going to probably the only way to save the kids in America is by teaching them through AI teaching.
Right, which will mean that only those naturally smart, gifted ones will ever get ahead. Everybody else is screwed then. Because you won't have those teachers and stuff that can see, you know what, there is a spark there. I got to get it out of you. All that's gone.
You never know. The AI might do it, but it has to be done right.
Yeah. I don't see that happening now. But speaking of done right, somebody's had done wrong to them in a big way on this one, I think. What do you think?
Well, I'll get into this because it looks like it could affect a lot of people in the future. Because a retro gaming YouTuber was known as Once We're Nerd is facing potential criminal charges and channel shutdown after being raided by Italian authorities over alleged promotion of pirated video game content. Yeah, the incident happened, on April, when officers from Italy's Guardia di Finanza, the country's financial and customs enforcement agency, executed a search warrant at the creator's home and office. The investigation centers on claims that the YouTuber promoted the piracy of copyrighted materials through his reviews of handheld retro gaming consoles. You know, the ones that come from China and have all the games already built in. More than 30 devices were seized, including models. Oh, who cares? All brands were known for producing handheld consoles and often shipped with preloaded ROMs of classic games. The YouTuber's personal phone was also confiscated during the raid and only returned 2 months later. God, can you imagine the number of missed messages?
Yeah, I know, right? Holy.
Where you been?
How many other consoles were going to get sent to him free by people who...
Yeah, although the creator asserts he never promoted piracy or offered affiliate links for these devices, the authorities appear to be invoking an article in copyright law, a statute first written in 1941, you know, when they invented console games, which carries a maximum sentence of 15,000 euros and up to 3 years in prison for promoting or distributing copyrighted material without permission. This was written in 1941.
Yeah.
What was going on then? Complicating matters further, Italian law
probably copied the Bible.
yeah, it was been copied several times. What are you talking about? Italian law does not require authorities to disclose the identity of the complainant or the exact charges until the initial investigation concludes. Yeah, well, you know it's going to be Nintendo, isn't it? At that point, the case may be dismissed or proceed to trial. But in the meantime, officials have the power to shut down his YouTube channel preemptively, even without a conviction. And an alarming possibility for, any content creator.
Yeah.
And a stark contrast to YouTube's own system of strikes and takedowns. Yeah, it's interesting that, officials can come in and take your channel away, even though you're not actually breaking terms and services.
YouTube won't stand up for you on that. They'll just instantly bow to it, right? That's why they don't give a rat's ass and just play the copyright game the way they do as well.
No, absolutely not. I mean, the complaint specifically references material from Nintendo and Sony.
Nintendo, Sony, and a few people have a very hard lobby going on right now to kill these emulators. They can't get anything done with China shipping them out, so they've decided to go after the users. This is the same as the record industry suing downloaders of Napster songs, right? It's the exact same thing. This will do nothing. You know why it is, Nintendo? Listen up. You've been selling us the original Donkey Kong and Mario Brothers. How many consoles in a row now? We're all sick of you making money on other people's work over and over again. Are the developers of Mario Brothers getting paid each time? No. That's what's going on here. We're sick of the greed. Fuck you.
Yeah. There's a lot of shitty things going on in the game industry at the minute.
Oh, man, a lot of people are mad at Nintendo over a lot of decisions with this new Switch 2. You know, they screwed up the dock. Everything's too expensive. It's a joke. It's just a cash grab. It's a ream right in the rectum.
Well, there's another thing. I can't remember who it was, but this game company is telling people, their users, they have to delete and destroy any of their previous versions of the games, any of the hard copies. They have to destroy them.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, and it's so stupid, it's not funny. And you know how many YouTubers out there go, hey, look, I bought one of these things from China that has 1,000 built-in games. Let's check it out. Every one of those people better be getting that stuff out of their home and into a storage locker or something, man.
Oh, they're going to be deleting those videos as fast as you can imagine.
And I hope this shouldn't be the thing. Nintendo, stop it. You're the worst offender out there, so stop it.
Yeah.
So hit subscribe if you're sick of being ripped off by greedy companies that aren't offering you anything more, just charging you more and more and more, because we'll be telling you about them.
And hit subscribe if you're happy about being ripped off by the games companies too. We don't care. Just subscribe, you bastard. And we'll see you on the 42 Show channel. Yeah, next time.
That's right.
And leave us a comment. Leave us a comment in the comment section. Leave it in hex code only, though.
Yeah, leave us a comment and tell us about how many pirated ROMs you've got in your collection. Ah, shut up. No, don't do that. Okay. Here we go. There, we're back. I don't have control of when we come back. There's a timer set for that, so it makes video editing easier. I just have to sit and wait. Okay.
You miss us.
So I'm going to run and get a couple of beers. Dunk's going to fire up an event on this exact channel.
Am I? Okay.
Yeah. You firing up an event right now, and then we can put redirect and then hit the end, and then I'll run to the store.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, all right. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me... Switch account.
Sounds like somebody's going to pop the champagne bottle on the Formula One podium. Isn't that the one they use? No, they use I've been listening to it all my life, and I draw a blank now because I got that other stupid song in my head.
The 1812 Overture.
Yeah.
What was it used? That was using Caddyshack.
Yeah. That's the gopher at the end, right? You know.
What do we do? We're doing a pub show or after show?
Whatever. Yeah.
I'll just send it to a pub chat. Right. Okay. There we go. What are you settings?
I, for one, absolutely, positively, 100% promote piracy whenever a company is being too greedy or being too, thiefy.
Thiefy.
Yeah. Oh, there's some asshole company that sells a whole bunch of like smart home devices. I just saw this on Louis Rossman's channel, and they decided they're not making enough money. So all the services that you got with the product are now behind a paywall, even though it said when you bought it on the box, you got those services included. I mean, we have consumer protection agencies in our world. How the fuck can these companies keep getting away with this shit?
When we said it says it for 10 minutes time?
15. That way I can take a piss.
You need to do number 2.
No. But I take a really big, long piss, so.
It's a long way up that stairs.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks to our team here as well. We got Annette, PJ, Shayna. Shayna's on the Shills account tonight. We got Carpazian, the AI Alchemist, and Super Chat Matt. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's all set.
Shoot me the link, and I'll put it in the redirect.
Yeah, let me just get rid of that. Can I get a link off this page, or do I have to go back?
There's always a thingy somewhere.
I can't see it.
Little arrow on the top right.
Share.
All right. Hey, we got Jose. Jose's in the chat as well. So another mod to thank there, everybody. Okay, here we go. I will put this redirect on. Oh, I see. I didn't even need the link because it's from our channel, right? It just came up.
Yeah, I wonder why you're asking, you silly bugger.
I don't know. I don't know how to do this stuff very well. I'm new to this. Okay. So, that's that. Remember, hookers in Brazil cost a lot more if you're American. See you on the after show.
Bye-bye.